Hi, this is Ed at iPhone Repair SF. I'm just going to demonstrate today how we open an iPhone 6 when we're doing a screen repair or any other repair. So I've got an iPhone 6 sitting here. I've already got the two bottom screws that we have to remove first. The screen is all clicked in and seated in right now. So we take a very thin metal tool. It's flexible metal tool. And the easiest place to enter is on one of these bottom corners. And we just really gently get right under the edge of the screen and slide it in. We don't pry, we don't push hard. It's really pretty easy to get in there. Once we have that kind of is held in place, it's kind of a spacer creating a gap, we take this little plastic tool, and it's got an angled end, and we put it underneath the metal tool and then create even more of a gap. So, and after we have that gap, we just keep running along the edge, not even really prying, we're just kind of smoothly running along. Again, not prying against anything. And that allows these tracks that are on the side of the screen frame, they clip in to these little clips inside the phone, and that just helps them pop right out of those clips. It's a really very easy, gentle sort of motion that we do. I'm going to put it back in. I'm going to show you why we don't go from any other area on the phone. So this phone is in decent condition. No real big bends in the casing. It's another issue of the iPhone 6 that we'll talk about later, but it's in good condition, no damage up around this area. So I'm going to show you why we don't go from someplace that's not the corner. It's really awkward to put a tool in here. Not only is it awkward, there's actually cables for the buttons, for the volume buttons right here, that are behind this metal. And we never put in tools where we know there are cables behind there, because it's possible one could tear them if your tool slipped. But basically, trying to get it in there is way more difficult. As you can see, I'm not even in yet. There, I finally got it in, versus doing this. Boop. Totally much easier. So once I get a tool in there, it's clipped in on either side of the tool. So it's clipped in up here and clipped in down there, versus when we're down here, we're at a corner, so we can go this way to open it up, we can go this way to open it up. It's just a much more flexible place to open from. And then even once we get it in there, it's super difficult to get our tool underneath it. Right now I'm bending the screen trying to do this, and it's just really not something I want to do, especially if I'm not doing a screen repair and I'm doing some other repair. I don't want to damage the screen, and this could damage the screen. I can't even hardly get my plastic tool in that area to try to get this out. And then, even if we did put a tool in that area, I just want to try to see that this tool is really thin, and we don't, compared to the aluminum, which does bend, it's not going to bend against a tool like this. It's a very flexible, bendable tool, and it's very thin, and it's not gonna cause any damage to the metal casing of the phone, even if we did pry right there. Yeah, so that's how we open the phone. Again, just from the corner, really easy, very intuitive, easy place to open from. Very gentle opening process on the iPhone 6, and that's it.